everyone and welcome to my December 2019 Disney World haul. So I have lots of things to show you and I did have to resist a lot of things on this trip. I know I always say that, but they really had some amazing stuff for the Christmas holiday season and I really had to resist a lot of stuff. And the first thing I want to mention are these ears, because I know I will get asked about them. These actually are not from this year because I did not buy any pairs of ears for myself on this trip. Pretty proud of myself. These ones were actually last year. They were from Disney World. They have these super cute pom-poms, but unfortunately you can't get them this year. So I'm going to be showing you everything I got from Disney World, and I will be doing another haul over on my other channel, Victoria in Detail, where I will show you everything else I got from other places in Florida when we were on this trip, but this one will just focus on Disney. And I'm going to start, I think, with apparel. So I got some really good stuff. There were so many Spirit jerseys available this trip. I was a little bit overwhelmed, but I did manage to get 3. But one of them was from the outlets, so I only got 2 from the parks. I did actually really almost buy another one, but I thought, no, I better not. I already have several, and I do love Spirit jerseys, as you know. So the first one I got is a brand new colour trend from Disney. You know Disney love their colour trends. We've had Potion Purple, we've had Arendelle Aqua, all kinds of different ones, and the latest is Belle of the Ball Bronze. So this is the Belle of the Ball Bronze Spirit jersey. So that's the logo on the front. And on the back you have the Walt Disney World in bronze, which I'm just obsessed with this. I love it so much. But the best part is on the bottom of the Spirit jersey, it has these little bronze flecks which kind of go, there's more at the bottom, and then as it goes up they sort of disappear at the top of the Spirit jersey. It was $64.99, the same as all the Spirit jerseys at Disney World, but this has got to be one of my favourites, I think, that I have so far. And I did also buy the ears. Like I said, they are not for me, they are for a giveaway. Somebody has already won them, I just haven't posted them yet, so I thought I would just quickly show you what they look like. So these are the Belle of the Ball bronze ears, which go with that Spirit jersey. They also had the Loungefly backpacks, the regular sized one and the small one, other t-shirts and stuff. It's a really, really nice range. But yes, these are the Belle of the Ball bronze ears. And I've mentioned this before, but on the note of the fact that these were for a giveaway, if you follow along on Instagram and Facebook, that is where I do my giveaways. I usually do one every trip, sometimes 2, and I have them for various other times throughout the year, so definitely head over there and follow along. This next one I am obsessed with because I only saw it in one place the entire time I was there, so I feel like it's a little bit different because I really didn't see this anywhere. And it is this one. So on the front it has Mickey, and in his sunglasses it says welcome home, and on the back it says Disney Vacation Club member, and it's in sparkly writing. I love the fact that it's got the kind of Disney logo writing on there, and then the Vacation Club bit is in ombre. I am just beyond obsessed with this. I absolutely love it. And the colour of the Spirit jersey itself is obviously this kind of creamy colour, but it goes into like a pink ombre. I just love this so much. I'm so happy I found it. And the final one I have, I actually looked at this when I was there on my trip in September, but I decided not to get it because I thought it was a little bit seasonal and I might not wear it all the time, but I did really like it. Then I went to the outlets at Vineland and they had it in there for $18.99 for a Spirit jersey. Let's just take a moment to let that sink in. So I had to get it, and it's the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular Spirit jersey. So it has the Time for a Little Hocus Pocus logo on the front. As you can see, the whole Spirit jersey is sparkly purple. I am just obsessed. And then on the back it has Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular, and then it's got the witches from Hocus Pocus. So I know this one is, like I say, a little bit seasonal. I might not wear it kind of all the time, but for $18.99 I snapped this up. It was so awesome. They do sometimes have Spirit jerseys and Loungefly bags and stuff like that at the outlets, but they are very limited. They go extremely quickly, and when it comes to sizing it can also be very limited. So I noticed there was a particular Spirit jersey that I didn't get but I really liked, and everywhere at Disney World it was only in a small small and extra small. So in the new year, I would imagine that all of those will go to the outlets, but again, they are only in those sizes. So just beware if you go to the outlets super excited because you've heard that they have spirit jerseys and stuff, just prepare for the fact they might not have all the sizes, because usually it's the kind of ones that didn't sell or the sizes that weren't popular that go into the outlets. So this next item may be one of my favorite things I got the entire trip, and I put up an Instagram post about these yesterday and you guys were going nuts because they're amazing. And it is a pair of leggings. Now, I don't normally wear leggings, they're not my thing, but these leggings have all of the, let me just see if I can get it to focus, all of the classic Disney movie VHS tape covers all over the print. So you can see Aladdin there, there's Little Mermaid, Lady and the Tramp, Peter Pan, the whole like print is all of these movie covers. And these are super soft. They are the most comfortable leggings or any type of trousers or pajama bottoms or anything I've ever worn in my life. They are quite pricey for leggings. They're $39.99. Obviously I did get my 20% annual pass discount on them, and they have so many pairs of leggings in this exact same comfy fabric and in the same sizes, and they literally had, you'll see in the vlogs when they come out, so many. Everywhere I went there were these sort of super comfortable leggings. So that's probably one of my favorite purchases. In fact, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm putting them back on. So I think next up we have to talk about Ray Ray. Let me just get them out of the bag a second. So everyone, meet Ray Ray. And this is one of the droids that you can get from Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, and you build the droid yourself. You can purchase these from some of the other stores already created, but it's so much more fun to actually build your droid, pick out all of the parts, and it's the same cost. So definitely you should try and do the experience rather than just buying one. And they have this model, which is like the BB-8 kind of style, and they also have one that is like R2 that you can build, and you pick out all of the pieces like the body, the head, colour. They have all sorts of different colours, and it does actually work. It has a remote control. I'm obviously not going to do anything right now with it, but I will insert some footage of Ray Ray running around the room. And the best part about it is that these droids interact with other droids when you're in Galaxy's Edge, and also as you walk around the Galaxy's Edge part of the park, they will interact with various different things that are going on. So it's really clever. We did get a personality chip, which is the scoundrel one, I think it's called. So that just means it makes different noises and kind of does different things. The only thing that's a downside if you're not local is the thought of me kind of bringing this every single time I go on vacation. It's quite heavy, so realistically I probably won't do that, just because yeah, that would be a bit of a pain to have to keep transporting Ray Ray to and from Florida. But I'm so glad we did this experience. It will be in the vlogs. You'll see Ian doing the building and I'm filming it. It's really clever, and you kind of see your droid like come to life as well. And this particular like BB-8 model that Ray Ray is, you feel like the head is just like falling off all the time, but once they're switched on and going around, it's just really, really cool how they work. So we love this. The droid is $99.99 to do the experience and purchase the droid. We did do a package which included the bag, so that's this one, and it is a special bag. It has an insert in the bottom. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but it's the perfect size to fit the droid in so that it's not just like falling around in the bag. It does have a little chain for the BB-8 style. It sounds a bit awful, but you kind of chain it to the back of its head so that if it's talking and like moving around when you're going around Galaxy's Edge, you don't want the head to fall off and break or get lost or anything crazy, just because of how the head works. And then you can zip this part up, or you can put the flap down so that your droid can see out. So when you're going around Galaxy's Edge, you can have the droid in the bag and it will still interact and do everything, and you can see through the little gap. So that's really cool. And also you obviously get your remote control, and I think the cost included the personality chip that we got as well. So I think we paid $160 for the package, I believe. So it is not cheap. Let me just put that out there right away. This is an experience that I saved for this trip because I knew that Ian admin would really enjoy building this, but it's kind of a one-off for us. We definitely will not be getting a little family of droids because they are pricey, but it was really fun. And if you are a Star Wars fan, definitely this is really cool, and the fact that they interact around Galaxy's Edge and with other droids is just really awesome. So we were so glad we did that. I just realized in the camera screen it looks like I didn't get dressed properly this morning. This is an off-the-shoulder t-shirt, just in case you're wondering what's going on there. I do have a video on how to cut your t-shirts like this on my other channel. I will link that below in case you're interested. So this is another thing I got for myself, and this is a little bit random, but go with me here. It is this set of Disney buses. Now, yes, this probably is aimed at children, but I don't care. I really wanted to get these and have them on my desk, like lined up, because the Disney transport buses are now changing to have the kind of characters all on the outside. We saw loads of those this time, but to me this is kind of the classic style of Disney bus that I always remember, and I just thought this was a cute thing to have kind of on my desk. I just really liked it, so I got those. The next thing I got, when this first came out, so many of you guys messaged me on Instagram to tell me about this. I literally had like hundreds of messages, and I had to get it, obviously. It is a Mr. Toad magic band. I will insert a clip to show you this closer up. It has Mr. Toad going crazy, driving his vehicle, because that is just what he does, and then it's got the other characters on the other side. It is a green colour, which I don't have one like this. I just loved it, and I think this one, how much was it? $24.99? $29.99? Not cheap considering I already have about 15 magic bands, but anything that has Mr. Toad, I had to get this, so I really love that. I did get a few pins, but I really didn't get that many this year. Again, I will show you them more close up, but this one is from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So each year when they have the parties, both the Halloween and the Christmas one, they always have special pins that you can get, both regular release ones and ones for pass holders. I actually got this one. It's limited release, obviously, for the party, but it's not a pass holder one because I just preferred the design of this, and this was $15.99. Then I also got this Christmas themed one for the Festival of the Holidays over in Epcot. I thought it was so cute with Mickey and Minnie, and this is the pass holder version, and it's just so cute. I love it. This one was $17.99. Then I bought one in Hollywood Studios on the opening day of Rise of the Resistance to kind of commemorate our crazy day. If you saw my Instagram stories that day, what a day that was is all I can say. We got up, I don't even know if I want to call it late or early. We got up at 11:30 p.m. to go over to Hollywood Studios. So I think we got there at like 1 a.m. or something crazy, and we were basically underneath a bridge on the walkway from the boardwalk to Hollywood Studios. We eventually rode the ride at about 6:30 a.m. It was very exciting. It was, you know, a real buzz in the park that day. It was so crowded. We were among the first few people to ride it. Obviously there'd been media previews and stuff, but it was so cool. But yeah, it was a bit of a crazy day, and I got this Rise of the Resistance pin just to kind of commemorate the fact that we were there on opening day, and this one was $9.99, which was really reasonable. And I just have a couple of things here which I did not purchase, but I got for free. So they had this little set of annual pass holder magnets over in Epcot. They've got Chip and Dale, which is so cute, and I always try and collect these when I can. They often have them when there's any festival going on, so whether it's Food and Wine, Flower and Garden, and this one was obviously for Festival of the Holidays. And also when we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, I got the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom card. This is something that we didn't get around to on this trip, but we meant to. We did so much and packed so much in, it ended up being a bit of a wild ride on this trip. So we will in future videos show you how it all works with Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, but I did want to get this card because they're exclusive to each of the parties they have at the Magic Kingdom. When I say each of the parties, I mean each year that they have the Halloween party and the Christmas party, not every single individual party, if that makes sense. But this one's really cute. It's got Pluto under the Christmas tree, some popcorn on there, and it's called Pluto's Toppling Popcorn, so I had to get that. So the next thing I got was this reusable straw. Disney now have switched over to paper straws, which is obviously a really good thing, but I prefer to have a reusable straw with me because when you are drinking slushies and things, the paper straws just kind of disintegrate. So I've got a set of Disney ones, but I also had to get this little Christmas gingerbread Mickey one. So cute. I absolutely love this, and you can take take this off and use it as like a little keychain, I guess, or attach it to your bag. It's just on a little clip, and I think this was $4. They had them in loads of places, quick service restaurants, Starbucks I think is where I got this one, but yeah, that's super cute. Next up is another of my absolute favorite purchases from this trip. I actually got this on our last full day. I hadn't seen it up until that point, so I think it was new, and it is a phone case, and it is this phone case. Again, I will show this more up close. It's one of the 3D effect cases that they have, and this is the child, Baby Yoda, whatever you call him. This is so cute. I had to get this, I couldn't help it. I think this was $29.99. Next up, I got a couple of the patches that you see everywhere now, these styles. So they have tons of different ones. This one is a Monsters University one. I got this for a little project I have coming up, but it's super cute. I love Monsters University. I really like the Spirit jersey they have, which is a Monsters University one, but they didn't have it this trip, so I think it might have sold out. And in the outlets, I picked up this pack of 4 little patches, and these are obviously little Mickey ones. You've got the hand, the shorts, the little Mickey head, and the shoe. And these were originally $12.99, and I got them for $1, which was kind of crazy. I had to get these just in case I ever need them for anything, but they were $1, I had to get them. And the next thing I got, I have seen these on the last few trips that I've done, and I actually need some of these, so I decided to finally purchase them. In fact, I've already used one, and it's these little Mickey ice cream food bag clips. So you can use these on like bags that you've got open. They're really, really cute, and they look like the little Mickey ice cream bars. And yeah, I needed some clips for things like that, and you know, I wanted cute Disney ones, and these were, where's the packaging? These were $14.99. So yeah, I just thought they were really cute, but I did actually need some of these, so that's okay, right? Another thing I got in the outlets is this little bracelet, and you might remember, if you were paying close attention, in the September vlogs I actually looked at this very bracelet in the Cherry Tree Lane store at Co-op Marketplace in Disney Springs, and it's the Alice in Wonderland bracelet. This part with the pearls on is actually stretchy, so it can fit lots of different wrist sizes, and it has the White Rabbit, it has Alice, a little teacup on there. So cute. I really liked this when I saw it last time. $19.99, and I think I paid $4 or $5 in the outlets, so I thought that was a really, really good deal. And another practical purchase I made was a mug. I do have a lot of mugs at home, but we stayed at Pop Century and we had a coffee machine there, but there were no mugs. They just have like a couple of paper cups, and tea does not taste the same in a paper cup as it does in a mug. Am I right? Let me know in the comments. So I needed to get myself a mug, and I chose this one, which says Mickey's Really Swell Coffee, and it's just got Mickey there with his sunglasses, his headphones, and his coffee to go. And the reason I chose this one, I don't have one like this already. It's got the metal kind of thermal inside, but it does look like a regular mug. So when I make tea, I always end up having cups of tea go cold because I make them and then get distracted. So this is perfect for me because I can drink my tea out of this. I do have thermal mugs like the to-go style ones, but I don't have one like this that I can use at home. It does come with a lid as well, so if you know you're going to be not using it for a while, you can put the lid on and it keeps it hot for ages. And this was $19.99.
And another thing I completely forgot to mention are these Christmas ornaments. So we have this kind of peppermint swirl Mickey head, this Dole Whip one, which I absolutely love, and this little gingerbread Mickey. And these were all $16.99 if I remember. That's each, not for all of them. That does say Disney Parks, but it doesn't want to face the front. So I absolutely loved these, and I got them from the Christmas shop in the Magic Kingdom.
We're nearly there now. I just have a couple of edible items that I bought, and I was fairly restrained. I only bought back a couple of things. One is something I bring back every time, and it is a Mickey Rice Crispy Treat. These are so good. It doesn't matter which one you get, they're all good, but I love the birthday cake one, which has kind of white chocolate and the sprinkles on it. I just love these. I think they're, I want to say about $4, something like that, but they are quite big. I usually eat this in like 2 sittings because it's quite sweet, but I absolutely love them. And finally, in the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, I always buy these from the Mitsukoshi department store, and it is these little candies. If in the UK you've ever had those alphabet letters, which by the way I am also obsessed with, they're kind of similar to that, but they're more like soft, kind of disappear a little bit when you put them in your mouth, but they're really tasty. They have all different fruit flavors, and I always buy these. I don't know how much they were. They weren't very much though, I don't think. And another thing I got, which I almost forgot about because I am wearing it, is a new charm for my Pandora bracelet. And I saw this one when I was there in September, but I'd already bought the bracelet, so I didn't want to spend any more money. But I did get it on this trip, and it's one of the park exclusive charms. It's the Spaceship Earth with the little monorail going through. I love this one. You guys know how much I love Spaceship Earth, how much I love Epcot, so I had to get this charm, especially as Spaceship Earth is going to be changing. I was just like, yes, I need to get that for my bracelet. So I'm really happy I got it. I think it was $65, but you do also get your annual pass 20% off if you're buying it from one of the stores in the Disney parks. If you buy it from the Pandora store at Disney Springs, bear in mind you don't get 20% in there. I think it's 10. So always try and buy them from the stores in the parks. So that is everything I purchased on this trip. It turns out I did buy quite a lot of stuff, but I actually resisted a lot, so I feel like I still did good, kind of. I feel like the range of merchandise that you can get is just getting bigger and bigger all the time. The amount of Spirit jerseys and Loungefly bags and stuff like that. If you're really into your Disney style and colour trends, there is so much you have to kind of hold things down, otherwise you would just lose your mind, which I almost did, but luckily Ian was there to rein things back in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because the Disney vlogs from this December trip will be starting at the beginning of January. So there's a few more left from my September trip, and then it will be switching to this trip that I've just done with Ian. Like I said, we had an amazing time. We did some new things. We were there for the opening of Rise of the Resistance, so I can't wait to share all of that with you. Ian had a great time as well, and he hasn't been in the vlogs for a little while now, so I'm really excited to share those vlogs with you. So again, give it a thumbs up if you're excited about that, and I will link all of my social media below, all the other places that you can find me, my Instagram, my Facebook, my PO box, Patreon. We have a podcast over there and a monthly live stream that Ian and I do, so I'll link it all below and you can go and check all of that out. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to Disney for gifting Ian's park admission for this trip, and I will link below the Walt Disney Travel Company, which is where you book your Disney trip if you are in the UK, if you want to book directly with Disney. And currently, as of when this video is going up, they have an amazing promotion for free nights. I have obviously been looking at trips for next year, as I always am, and they have some great deals, particularly for September. I think there were some good ones for May as well. So if you haven't booked your trip yet for next year, definitely check that out because you can really save a lot. So again, thank you so much for watching. I love sharing these haul videos with you, and I know you guys really enjoy them, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!